We all know those people that can eat whatever they want, not work out, and still manage to look like they haven't gained a thing. But what if you could control what you weigh, regardless of what you eat and how much you work out? With us today is Dr. Randy Johns to give us some insight on how Happy Healthy Thin can help. Hi, Dr. Randy.
Hi, Aubrey. How are you?
I'm great. So first of all, tell me, why is it that some people just can't seem to lose the weight no matter how hard they try?
Yeah, and if you're that person, it can be very frustrating because you're probably trying really hard. You're cutting out sodas, you're drinking more water, you're eating more vegetables. And it's like, it's such a grind to get this little bitty result. And then we know people, they're eating whatever they want. They don't even go to the gym and they don't ever gain a pound. So it's crazy to see those two dynamics, and we want to help bring some solutions to this.
Right, so how does what people are eating really affect their weight?
That's really the myth that what you eat determines what you weigh. And if that were true, then everybody who ate bad would be overweight and everybody who ate good would be thin. And we all know that person. We pointed to them and said, oh my gosh, they're so lucky they have a really fast metabolism.
So what you're saying is it's not what you're eating.
It's not what you're eating. Yeah, if you struggle with your weight and you're trying to use diet and exercise, you may be asking all the wrong questions. So you got to start asking, how do you improve your metabolism? Because that's really the name of the game.
All right, so you have Happy Healthy Thin. It's a method.
Yes.
What is it?
It is. So we actually look at the human metabolism. It's beautiful because we can find out what's broken and offer natural solutions to correct that so patients can lose incredible amounts of weight and they can keep it off. But it's all about finding out what's wrong with the metabolism because that determines what you weigh.
And you've actually tried this method. You've had very successful clients. Why don't you tell us about Megan?
Yeah, so in fact, maybe it's going to pop. There she is. Yeah, Megan had a lot of female problems growing up, was put on medication for endometriosis.
Oh, wow.
It caused her to gain a lot of weight. So you can imagine how depressing that was for her. So now going through the thin method, 60 pounds later.
She looks great.
Looks fantastic. She's kept it off now for 3 years, and she also had a baby over the last 3 years.
Oh my goodness.
So she snapped right back because she had that Rockstar metabolism.
Well, I guess it's about understanding metabolism, if that's what I'm hearing you say.
Yes.
We're talking about a woman. What about for men?
Yeah, us guys, we need help too. We can be very hard-headed,
Right.
as y'all ladies know. This is Rob. Actually, Rob had struggled with his weight his whole life. Had a horrible injury at age 38, could no longer exercise, ballooned up 65 pounds. Went through the thin method. We found out it wasn't an exercise problem. It was a metabolism problem. Look at Rob, looks fantastic.
He looks awesome. Look at that.
And he was actually our very first patient to go through the thin method over 6 years ago, and he's kept it off this whole time.
Mm-hmm. Who else do we have?
All right, we have Joey. Man, Joey came to us very depressed, no energy, joint pain, just wasn't looking and feeling his best. And Joey lost 165 pounds going through our thin method, and he did this in 8 months, which is pretty incredible. So Joey's so much happier, he's healthier, and this is really the name of the game, creating happy, healthy people. And with Joey, it wasn't a food problem. It was not an exercise problem. It was a metabolism problem.
So when we talk about the metabolism, it sounds like you really have to kind of change your perspective and understand, what's happening to your specific body. But how easy or hard is it for people to make that adjustment up here?
Well, it can be a challenge, but that's what we're here for, to help. And we make it really easy for people to get great results. That's really what it's about. If you've ever done a program, you didn't get the result, that can be very frustrating, can also mentally be very frustrating. So we get a very quick result. We can make permanent changes. We can help them keep the weight off, which is really exciting too, because losing is one thing, keeping it off is a whole nother thing.
Well, that's why you're here to help. Now, I understand that you have a special offer for our Sac and Co viewers.
We do. We made it very easy to get an appointment. They go right to h2thinca.com, and when they get there, they're only going to pay $21. Now, normally that's $149, but it's only for the first 21. So if you're ready to make a change, guys, and you're tired of feeling this way, and you're ready to do something different, be one of the first 21. Go to h2thinca.com and grab one of those spots.
Now, who's a good candidate? Can you make this work for anybody?
Well, there's certain things we need. Obviously, I wish we could help everybody, but if the metrics are there and the commitment is in place and somebody's really ready to make a change, we can always get a great result.
All right, and that website for more info one more time.
h2thinca.com.
All right, Dr. Johns, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.